Just in time. Oh my God, Lana. We're in the Big Brother Canada house.
Wait a minute. How'd we get here? I thought we were doing Drag Race.
I thought we were doing Deal or No Deal Island.
Oh. Man, we should have took a left at Albuquerque. I don't know how we got into this.
I always take a left at Albuquerque. I don't know what happened.
We got lost.
We somehow made it to Toronto.
But I mean, if we're here, we might as well get comfortable.
We're the only ones that are going to be comfortable, it seems like. But, oh goodness. Hello. Hey. And welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Today I am drinking some gorgeous caffeinated black cherry lemonade. And I'm doing it in this cute mug. It's this dual toned, like, reddish brown and this, like, jade green. It didn't go with the theme of the house this year at all, but it goes with the theme of the season 6 house.
Yes.
So I'll go with that.
Okay. Work. And hello, and hi, y'all. I am Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink that tea because you know I love me some tea. So if you have some tea, you know what to do, hit me up. I am currently just drinking water because hydration is important. But if I was drinking anything else, I would probably, or maybe not be drinking it out of my cup mug. And you can get your cup mug here at LanaG'sCreations.etsy.com. The link will be in the description below. And you can get the cup mug or any other things because we do have a pineapple cup mug.
I was waiting for it.
But you can get it at LanaG'sCreations.etsy.com, like I said. And we do ship internationally and domestically here in the U.S., so there are no excuses. In Canada, we definitely ship to you. Y'all right there. You're right here. Get your cup mug or any of our cup merch. Go check out my Etsy shop and get your cup merch. Period. Boom.
Well, we are here. We are talking about Big Brother Canada Season 12.
Ew.
We're some of the only people probably talking about this season.
I don't think so. I think we got some folks talking. I see them out there. Talking.
I think there's some folks. We're just going to get this out of the way right now. We're also disappointed that there's no live feeds. Okay? We get it. We're upset.
But I don't think that's going to deter us from watching because as much as I would love live feeds, and I do, but if the reason why, and I'm not going to say it, but if the reason why they're not doing live feeds is what we heard, then I can't do anything but be okay with that. Exactly. And I'm okay with it happening that way. But just know it's going to be a more interesting time watching it without the feeds. I feel like, because in my opinion, I feel like I'm getting fed a show instead of actually seeing the show unfold like we're used to seeing with Big Brother. But I'm just going to have faith in that the digital dailies or whatever they decide to put out is what they're doing, if it's going to be fulfilling enough. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of honestly just going to treat this like it's Survivor. If I'm being honest with you. That's just how it feels for me. It is what it is in that regard. We can't do anything to change it. But Big Brother Canada is one of my favorite franchises of Big Brother. So I was like, I personally want to see what's happening. And I will say, seeing the couple of interviews I have with this group of contestants, I think it's a good group. Mm-hmm. I think it's a group that's going to, if nothing else, give us drama.
Right.
And hey, I ain't mad at some drama on a Big Brother. Right. So, we're going to dive into everything Big Brother Canada. Before we do, though, make sure to subscribe if you have not already, because we're going to be here all season giving you almost all things Big Brother Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And we're here all the time giving you almost all things reality TV. We've got a lot of fabulous shows ongoing and will be happening here in the near future. We've got Traders US wrapping up here very soon. We've got Australian Survivor wrapping up here in a few weeks. We've got Survivor 46, which just started. Very excited for that. That might be up by the time you watch this. Who knows what Lana will decide to do. We've got Amazing Race on the way. We've got Deal or No Deal Island. So we've got a lot of fabulous content going on over here. And we've got 2 other channels as well with almost all things drag and almost all things Eurovision Song Contest, both of which are also heating up in very different ways.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure to go subscribe, support us in all of our stuff. And if you want to become a member and join the tea room, make sure to go hit the join button over on our main channel or head over to Patreon. Same content, different platform. Both of those links will be down in the description below. So, and there might be, I don't think there's going to be Big Brother Canada content on I'll be honest. I don't think.
Not.
Other Cup TV stuff will be there,
yes.
But I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think. We don't think, but who knows what might happen.
We might go back eventually and rewatch some old seasons. Who knows? Like, that could be fun. I don't know. With what time? But first and foremost, look how beautiful Arissa is.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Arissa. This is the reason I still watch. I'm going to be real honest with y'all. Last season, it's because we knew someone.
Yeah.
Because we know Daniel.
Yes.
This season, we know someone else on a different reality show. 2 of them. 2 at once.
2 at once.
Look at us. We're getting fed all of our friends on TV.
Love it.
And my friend, Arissa Cox.
A friend in my head for sure.
Like, we're mutual.
We're besties in my head.
When I say oomph, I mean Arissa Cox. Let me go check that just in case. Imagine if I keep saying, yep. Oh, nope, confirmed. Okay, we're great. Lovely. Then, hey, Arissa. But yeah, I thought the promo for this was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Cute and lovely. And we did get a couple of shots of the house, one of which we are using as our gorgeous background for the season, at least for right now.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the star background in what I think is the backyard, or is that the living room? I can't tell.
I think it's the living room.
It could be.
I think it's the living room.
Oh, yeah, because those are the eviction couches.
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
I thought that was a fitting, image to go off of.
Mm-hmm.
But this is kind of the first stuff we got for the season. And everyone was like, all stars. Oh my God, it's all stars. And you're not fully wrong. We'll talk about it. You're not fully wrong. So work. I like the house design. I like gold and white marble together. So like aesthetically, I am at.
Me either.
So it's cute, lovely, wonderful, and great. So without further ado, we're just going to dive into our house guests, going in alphabetical order as we always tend to do, starting with Avery. She is 26. She is a Leo from Selkirk, Manitoba. She is a videographer. She has a girlfriend. And I was like, lesbian, yay, lesbian. And then there were several other queer people, and I got very excited. Good. So amongst, they do these whole bios on BigBrotherCanada.com or .ca, sorry. I will say I learned more about these people in their bio videos than I did in the bios online. Because it's a lot of, why do you think you were selected? My charisma and my personality. And I'm not saying Avery is like generic in her answers. I'm saying everyone is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the unfortunate part about this. But amongst her fill in the blanks, this is where things get interesting. She said my idea of a perfect day includes a poutine with every meal. My hidden talent is solving a Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
The best advice I've ever received is we live on a floating rock, so who cares? Valid.
Okay.
My celebrity lookalike is Zendaya.
Mm.
If you squint. But I think Avery's gorgeous, so
Gorgeous, but I would have always said Zoe Saldana.
yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah. Her celebrity crush is Renee Rapp.
Okay.
If I could only eat one thing in the house, it would be poutine or hot dogs.
Okay.
And then they did their rapid fire again. But they added another question this year.
Mm-hmm.
And this time it's popularity contest or under the radar strategy.
Mm.
So she said popularity contest. She's going to use her gut instinct as opposed to logic. She's going to be a comp beast with intellectual skills. She would prefer no sleep over no food. She's a master manipulator. She would win at all costs, but she's here to win in a nice way. And obviously, she said no mance because she has a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Her video was interesting. She talked about, dressing as gay as humanly possible, which I support fully. I don't look very gay today, but, sometimes I do. And she's obsessed with hockey, and a lot of hers was talking about, it reinforcing that comp beast sort of idea.
Mm-hmm. Avery's. I liked her in her video. I thought she had good personality. I was like, okay, she seems like somebody she reminds me of Casey from Big Brother US.
Yes.
She gives me the very much Casey vibes. I hope she is a little bit more, her personality is a little bit more exciting than Casey's in the beginning.
It seems like it.
Because, Casey has personality, and we saw it towards the end of the season. We just didn't see it at the beginning. I want to see her personality at the beginning, and it lasts throughout the end. So, and that was no knock on or no shade on Casey. I just know that was her strategy, and it worked. But I just want to see a little bit more personality from Avery. I think she has a great personality from what we saw in the video. I think she's going to be somebody who's going to be really able to get along with everybody and be able to play. She could play it up with hang out with the guys, and they'll enjoy her company because she can talk about sports. She can do all the guy things, but she can also hang out with the girls because the girls will go find her just such a joy to hang around. Like, she's cute, she's fun, she's gorgeous, but and attractive, but not creepy in a way. Like, like girls can hang around girls, and even if I'm attracted to the girl, I'm not like weird around the girl. It's kind of interesting. Right. So I think she's going to do fine. I think I'm interested to see how she navigates her way throughout the house. And I wonder how many times I'm going to say navigate throughout this video.
Navigate through the journey of being in this house. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I like her. I think she's gonna. She was also someone that mentioned being a super fan, and then actually had things to talk about in regards to being a super fan. There were two people that really, like, when they said they were a super fan, they also backed it up with like things they liked or like examples of how you're actually a super fan. Funny enough, they're going to bookend our discussions of the house guests today. But she talked about loving Spicy V, great choice. Erica, great choice. Ika Wong, great choice. I co-sign this. Right. I co-sign Avery. I'm here for it. Oh, goodness. Next up, our bisexual queen, Bailey. I love it. She is 34. She's a Libra from Halifax, Nova Scotia. She is a bartender. In her video, she talked about being very confident and very unfiltered, and being, very willing to start drama if there needs to be drama. Being the one to finish drama if she needs to. And I like that about her a lot. She did say her hidden talent is also solving a Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
Which I think is interesting. The most spontaneous thing she's ever done is woke up in the middle of the night and booked a flight around the world.
Oh, you got it like that, huh?
Wish I could relate. Her celebrity lookalike, which I do agree with this, is Kristen Cavallari.
Okay.
And her celebrity crush is Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
Period. If she could only eat one thing, it would be tacos.
Okay.
And in her rapid fire, she said she would have an under-the-radar strategy working off of her gut instinct. She's going to be a comp beast with both intellectual skills and physical strength. No sleep over no food. She's going to value straightforward honesty over being a manipulator. She wants to win at all costs. And obviously there's a nomance because she has a girlfriend. And the fact that I can say that twice in one season is very exciting.
Mm-hmm. She was interesting to me in her video. I was like, okay, I don't know if her personality is going to be something that everybody wants to deal with. It can go either way. Either she could be that queen bee like a koozie, or she can be out first like, oh girl, but I can't remember her name. It started with an M now. But Marina last season, because she just had a bad attitude. Girl was first boot.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Right. It starts with an M. I know that.
Yes. Hold on. I got you. Keep your thought going. I got you.
But yeah, I think her attitude can either go either way. Like, it can rub the people the wrong way, or people will respect it, and she'll be, there for a good time.
Not last season, 2 seasons ago.
Oh, yeah, not last season, because old boy was last season.
Melina.
Yep. Yeah, old boy was last season.
Yep.
I forgot. Santana got rid of him. What's her name? Santana?
Santana, yeah.
Yeah, she got rid of her. That was when she got rid of her own partner the first round. Yeah. Mm-hmm. After he gave her the puzzle.
Oh, yeah, Michael.
Yeah, I remember that. But yeah, that's how I feel about her. When I watched her video, I was like, ooh.
Santina, not Santana, sorry.
Yeah, Santina.
We're thinking Glee.
But
love you, Naya.
Love you, Naya. But yeah, I thought that was the first thought that came to my mind. I was like, either she's going to be really like, they go respect her and she go pretty decent, have a good run, or her attitude is going to rub people the wrong way really off the top, and she can go early. So
she gives me, I don't know necessarily when she'll end up on the block, but she gives me, she will go home on her first time on the block.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Unless there is like the world's largest target painted in red, drenched in red, sitting next to her. Like, she gives me Gary goes home first.
She gives me she spirals when she hits the block the first time.
She could also give me major target taken out in a double.
Okay.
Because last season we had one double, I think it was. Because it's only 14 people, so they only have a need for one double. So we'll see.
We'll see.
All right, Bailey.
We watching you.
Do, girl. We got you. Well, from one queer person to another queer person to another one. I love how it's just worked out this way, where they're all alphabetically in a row. I think it's only 3 right now. I'm not aware of anybody else at this point. But this is Dennis. I'm glad it's just pronounced the way that Dennis is normally. I was like, is it Denise? Is it Denise? No, it's Dennis.
It's Dennis.
Dennis. He is 48. He's an Aquarius. Oh, he's an Aquarius. Oh boy. Oh Lord, this man's gonna cause drama. I can already tell. Oh boy, he is an Aquarius from Toronto. He is a textile designer, and he has a partner. I love it. I do love that his strategy is he wants to create a multi-layer grouping of people who are seen as floaters. He said ideally queer. So he wants to pull in the queer people. So please work with Avery and Bailey. Thank you. I would love to see that. His idea of a perfect day includes waking up to fresh coffee and going out to brunch with his partner, then shopping or going to a farmer's market, having dinner with friends, going to a show, and ending the night with drinks and dancing. His hidden talent is not a Rubik's Cube, thankfully. But it's that he can flip his eyelids inside out. I don't like that. He said his celebrity lookalike is John Ritter or his son. And his celebrity crush is Henry Cavill. Period. If he could only eat one thing in the house, it would be burritos. And then in his rapid fire, he wants an under the radar strategy. He wants to use instincts that precede his logic. And he wants to be a comp beast that uses intellectual skills and physical strength, but he's more skewed to the intellectual skills. He said no food over no sleep. He wants to use honesty as a part of his manipulation to win at all costs. And he said he wants a whole-mance, WHOLE. Let me make that clear. A bromance for genuine connection to keep me sane in the house, and a flirtmance to be used strategically.
Okay.
That's Dennis. And we got a lot of that in his video too. So
he's interesting to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think of him. Even watching his video, I was like, what do I think about Dennis? I couldn't come up with anything. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he's giving me first boot energy, but he's definitely giving me early out energy.
No.
And I hate that for him because he's my season 48 king on the show. Probably the oldest person in the house, which also is a thing that I'm like, oh. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm open to finding out what more Dennis is going to offer. As of right now, he's a big question mark for me.
I see that. I definitely think that I think it could go one of two ways. He could either gel very easily into this house and fall into a very safe position with a bunch of people protecting him, or like you said, he could be an early out. Mm-hmm. I don't know. We'll see. I hope he does well.
Right.
But I really don't know. So. Next up, we have Donna. It's Donna. She is 26. She's a Cancer sun and a Gemini moon from Hubbard's, Nova Scotia. She's an artist. She is one of the only single women in the house, I think. I think there's only a few. She wants to be someone to build alliances, but she doesn't want to force relationships. She talked in her video, like, I will flirt with anyone, but I'm not going to force anything, which I think is a pretty good way to look at things. She said if she won, the first thing she would buy is a trip with her family to go to her mom's homeland of Albania, which I think is lovely. Lovely gal. Her biggest fear is getting voted out too soon would be very unfortunate. That's the exact answer. Her hidden talent is a not so hidden talent anymore, but that's painting. Because she switched from a finance job to being a painter. The most spontaneous thing she's ever done is on the last night of her trip to Australia. Her and her girls ran out of a restaurant to a bridge, stripped down, jumped off, and skinny dipped in the water. So that's fun. She said her celebrity lookalike when she was younger was Selena Gomez and a little bit of Lucy Hale. Her celebrity crush is Ed Westwick. I don't know. Anyway. If she could only eat one thing in the house, it would be cheese or a glass of milk.
Mm-hmm.
And in the rapid fire, she said that she wants it to be a popularity contest. She wants to use her gut instinct and to be a comp beast with intellectual skills, no food over no sleep, a master manipulator, but she wants to maintain her integrity instead of winning at all costs. And she is interested in a showmance.
I didn't like her.
I also didn't like her that much.
The video, I was just like,
She gave me very bland.
She gave me very the season with Gino and Marlon. That's who she gave me.
That is exactly who I thought of.
That is who she gave me, and I was just like, do I particularly do I want that?
No, I don't.
Yeah, and the answer was no. Yeah, no. So yeah, I wasn't a fan, but I'm always open. I don't know, she might surprise me. But off of this video, I was just like, "Ooh, it's a no for me."
She is not the type of character on Big Brother that I'm ever going to be instantly gravitating towards.
Right.
I'm never going to immediately be like, oh my God, Donna, she's my winner pick. I think she's incredible and she's going to do everything.
Yeah.
I don't think
I don't see that happening for me and her. Yeah.
But I'm open-minded, and Donna, I hope you do well.
Right.
Sure. Or not.
Sure. We move.
To Elijah.
Mm-hmm.
Elijah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, he is 31. He is a Pisces from North Bay, Ontario. He is an ESL teacher.
Mm-hmm.
His strategy going in is to find a ride or die, then maneuver themselves into separate groups to divide and conquer. He wants to focus on relationships early on and then shift into being more strategic. His idea of a perfect day includes a hot tub with friends, games, and books. His biggest fear is fear itself. His hidden talent is going up slides. I don't know why, but sure. His celebrity lookalike is Michael Cera, and his celebrity crush is Penelope Cruz. If he could only eat one thing in the house, it would be Japanese curry. And in his rapid fire, he wants an under-the-radar strategy using his gut instinct. He wants to be a floater. instead of a comp beast, which, hey, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Using intellectual skills, he said no food over no sleep. He wants to be a master manipulator to win at all costs, and he is down for a showmance.
Okay.
Elijah. He's cute.
It's a no for me, dog.
Oh no, Lana, I get it though. I understand.
For me,
It's a laugh. You know, if there's one good reason there isn't live feeds this year, it's so that way we don't have to hear his laugh all the damn time.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Elijah. You might chirp, but see, I felt the same way about Kevin going into his season.
That is true.
I did not like Kevin at the beginning of his season and ended up thinking Kevin is one of the best winners in Big Brother Canada.
Kevin
Like Jacobs. Yes. Let's differentiate.
We gotta distinguish between the Kevins and the Ties.
Yes, Kevin Jacobs. I didn't like him at the beginning, and he turned me completely around to his game because his game was immaculate, and I appreciated him as a game player. And I love Kevin out of the season because he's great on Twitter. So I'm a fan. So I'm a fan of Kevin now, and he got me mid-season, just snatched me up. So Elijah, you could do that. You could do that for me. And you could be the Kevin Jacobs of the season for me, where I just was like, I hope he goes home first. And he didn't go home first, and he just won me completely.
Did the opposite of
over, and ended up winning the whole thing and won me over. And so now I'm a fan. So we'll see what you can do, Elijah. But right now, it's a no for me.
I get it. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how well he's gonna gel with this group.
Right.
I think if he can't find his people very, very early, I could see him being an early target based on social dynamics alone.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I also feel like he's someone, he talked about being a super fan, and it didn't really give a whole lot of explanation. It was just like a chart. I don't know. I think he's someone that might be smart enough to win the first HOH because he's aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if he has the opportunity to win the first HOH, I think he's going to go for it.
Okay.
We shall see.
We shall see.
Next up, we have Ibrahim. He is 34 and very nice to look at. He is a Libra from Vancouver, BC. He's a sales engineer and the epitome of a recruit.
Mm-hmm.
This man was so recruited. He's the only one for me that gives immediate recruit energy. I don't know about you.
I had two people, but he definitely is one of them.
I could maybe see Donna. I don't remember Donna saying anything. Or, no, she might have. I don't know. Anyway, his strategy going into the house is to have a great social game and fly under the radar. I plan to be liked, but not too much that it's threatening.
Mm-hmm.
What strengths do you bring to that will help you in POV and HOH challenges? I'm very competitive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He talked a lot about wanting to win by being himself and like not compromising his morals, which I think is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He says his biggest pet peeve is messy people, so he's gonna hate the house.
Mm-hmm.
His biggest fear is skunks.
Okay.
His hidden talent is that he's a great chef, specifically Thai food.
Oh, okay.
His celebrity lookalike is Usher or Paul George.
I can see more Paul George.
I see more Paul George. Personally.
I see a little bit of Usher, maybe in the eyes.
I think he's got the charisma of Usher and the looks of Paul George.
A little bit in the eyes with Usher too. I can see, but
his celebrity crush is Jessica Alba.
Okay.
If he could only eat one thing in the house, it would be acai bowls or pad thai.
Yeah.
And in his rapid fire, He wants an under-the-radar strategy. He's going to go off of logic. He wants to be a comp beast, focusing on his intellectual skills. No food over no sleep. He wants to use some straightforward honesty. He wants to maintain his integrity, but he is down for a showmance.
Absolutely.
Does he know where he is, and does he know what he has to do?
He knows. I know he knows where he is because he's not a dumb man. He's not a stupid man.
That's a fact.
But I don't know if he realizes what he's walking into as far as the game. I don't know if he knows how manipulative, how downright dirty this game could actually get. He is definitely going to be someone who has to learn on the fly, and he has to adjust and adapt to the situations around him. He's going to learn very quickly. And I think anybody who is recruited into the show, they come in and they end up learning very quickly that this is not going to be a competition where I could just play nice all the time. That's not going to work in this situation. And he's going to figure it out. And it's going to take, he'll figure it out. Now, if he figures it out quick enough before he's in trouble, we shall see. But he's definitely
figures it out before he walks out the door. We'll see.
That's what I'm saying. Before he's in trouble, if he figures it out then. But like I could see him because he's like Hope.
I was gonna say he reminds me of Hope and Godfrey. Those are the two energies that I'm getting from him.
I mean, and even little Derek X, like, don't know what this game is about. Is very, like you said, recruited. Is going to come into this game and have to just figure it out. And I think he has the charm and the charisma and the charm and the charisma to actually get people to help him out throughout this journey. So I'm not counting him out just yet, but I'm not very high on where he's going to end up.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. Let's move to Janine. Janine is 44.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, 2 people over 40.
Right.
She's a Sagittarius from Toronto, Ontario. She's a makeup and hair and makeup artist. She's married with 2 kids, I believe it was. Mm-hmm. Her strategy is to win the first HOH, be a part of a big 8-person alliance, but have a side alliance with about 4 of them. And she also wants to do everything she can to make season 12 the best and most entertaining season. She talked a lot about being a people person because she's worked in hair and makeup for over 20 years. And I do think that's going to be a great asset to have. She said the first thing she would buy with if she won was ice cream with her kids. And I think that's amazing. Her biggest pet peeve is know-it-alls. Her biggest fear is ski lift chairs.
Relatable.
I'm with you on that.
I hate ski lift chairs. Hate them with a passion.
That's why I don't.
Relatable.
I'm good. The best advice she's ever received is don't get mad, get even. Her hidden talent is reciting the entire Canadian phonetic alphabet.
Okay.
I didn't know there was a Canadian phonetic alphabet, but now I have this knowledge. Her celebrity lookalike is, unfortunately, and I do agree with this, Candace Cameron Bure. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I could see that. I almost saw a little bit of Amy Schumer in her too. I was going to say unfortunate too.
Also unfortunate. Her celebrity crush. This makes me love her. I have to be honest. Her celebrity crush is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
I mean, I can see it. Girl. I can see it, girl. I ain't mad at you.
Oh no, she's gonna be in the house for the new Taylor album drop. Oh, Janine, I'm so sorry.
Do they? Oh, they don't give them music?
No, they do. I mean, if she wins an HOH late, because it comes out like mid-season,
Maybe she'll win the HOH and get
I
to
hope
get
she
the
gets a
new
late
Taylor
in
Swift
HOH
album.
and they surprise her with Tortured Poet Society. That would make me very happy.
I
So
mean,
I hope that.
I
I
would
hope.
love to if we got another new album drop moment like they did Taylor with Beyonce's album,
Oh my God, yeah.
and then we get Janine's reaction to her first time listening to Taylor Swift album. That'd be great. I
Just
love it
let
for
her
her.
sit in the HOH for a few hours and cry over
I'll
this
just be
album.
like,
And we all know it's going to be the most depressing fucking album.
it's gonna be a depressing album.
Probably. It's called the Tortured Poets Society, Lana.
Oh, I had no idea what it was called, baby. I don't.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I'm not into Taylor
I
Swift.
know.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the album is called the Tortured Poets Society.
I just figured like Taylor was like most artists and will write how she feel. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Enjoy this album. It's going to be very depressing, as you say. It was Torture Poet Society.
The
Her
next one's going to be
next
great.
album is going to be very
Oh,
much happy and upbeat and in love and all kind of
oh,
stuff.
but let me make it very, very clear. I love depressing Taylor Swift depressing Taylor Swift albums. Those are my jam. So I'm
Okay.
excited. But she said if she could only eat one food in the house, it would be sushi. And her rapid fire, she says popularity contest. She's gonna use her gut instinct. She's a comp beast, focusing on her intellect. No food over no sleep. Using straightforward honesty, winning at all costs, and obviously a romance because she's married with 2 kids.
Absolutely.
So
I liked her. I
I
liked
like
her.
her a lot.
I liked her attitude. I liked her enthusiasm. I liked her whole aura about herself. So I was okay with her. I was like, okay, I love that. Another seasoned sister. Like I love a sister seasoned girl. And yeah. I'm interested in her. Interested in her.
I hope that she can also. She's someone else where I'm like, I hope she can find her spot in the house, maybe with some of the other ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe her and Dennis, being the 2 older house guests. Potentially, there could be some sort of alliance there. You can't see it in this photo, but her promo dress is this big, rainbow tie dye, one shoulder situation. I'm like, I love that. That gives me ally, so I'm hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like her. I think her energy is good. She talked about wanting to be on Big Brother for so long, so I'm happy she's getting to do it, and I hope she does well.
Same.
Watch mid-season, we come back to this, and we're like, we hate Janine. We
She's the
despise
worst.
Janine.
She's the worst. And
She's
then
wearing
all of
the
a sudden,
ugliest effing skirt I've ever seen.
we're gonna hate Janine and love Elijah.
Right!
Elijah,
Right!
protect Elijah
No,
at
we're gonna
all
be
costs.
saying protect Elijah and Donna at all costs.
Right. I
Screw
hate
Janine.
Janine and Ibrahim and Avery. Oh, they're the worst group of people that come together. Like,
And the horrible thing that could happen.
it could happen. It could happen.
But we'll see. So next up is Kayla. Kayla is 26. She's a Libra from Southville, Ontario, and she's a volleyball coach. Her strategy is to be a social chameleon and adapt to the personalities that she's around so that no one will want to get rid of her. She said the first thing she would do with the winnings would be to move out and send her mom on a trip, which I think is gorge. Her biggest pet peeve are people who are rude and have an attitude because they think they're of a higher status or better. Her biggest fear is dealing with change, bugs, heights, and open water.
Okay.
So I hope there's no challenge where they're dangling them over some open water while bugs fly all around her and she has to change something. I don't know. Her hidden talent is that she doesn't think she has one. But if she had to pick one, she can be a good liar.
Oh, word.
Her celebrity lookalike is also Zendaya, and this one I see a little bit more. A little bit.
Okay.
And her celebrity crush is Paul Walker.
Okay.
If she could only eat one thing in the house, it would be chicken wings or creamy rosé pasta, which
Word.
sounds gorgeous
Delicious.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants an under the radar strategy. She's going to use logic. She wants to be a competition beast, focusing on her physical strength. No sleep over no food. She wants to use some straightforward honesty, maintaining her integrity, and she is down for a showmance.
Okay.
Kayla.
I liked her too. I thought she was interesting. She was somebody who I was like, I'm not like, I'm so excited about her. But
I'm not like, oh my God, Kayla. But I'm like, work, Kayla.
I'm like, work, Kayla. Exactly. I'm like, yes. Okay. I can see. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what Kayla brings to the show. I hope she gets a group early that wants to work with her. And she has leadership skills being a volleyball coach. And she was talking about in the video how she's been the coach for 4 years. And at the beginning, it was a little rocky, but now they're like besties. And I'm like, work. I think you can use that kind of strategy or that kind of outlook to help in this game. So I'm excited to see what she does. I'm excited.
She was like, if I have to be the one to bring the alliance together,
I don't mind.
that's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, I support it.
Me too.
Work, Kayla.
Work.
Next up, Miss Lexis. Come on, Lexis. She is 24. She is a Virgo from Toronto, Ontario. She's a dental hygienist. Her strategy is to reel people in with her personality. She says, I get along with every type of person and people quickly feel comfortable around me. I will also have everyone trust me and just be myself. How definitive. I will also have everyone trust me.
Absolutely. Everyone.
Everybody. I do love when asked what legacy do you hope to leave behind, she goes, to simply be iconic.
Duh.
I'm here for it. Her biggest pet peeve is people who don't get to the point fast enough and slow walkers and drivers. Her greatest strength is her ability to be relatable with anyone and adapt to situations. Her biggest fear is heights. Her hidden talent is that she's really good at writing diss tracks.
Wonder why.
I wonder. We'll talk about that shortly. Her celebrity lookalike is a mix of Chantel Jeffries and Bella Hadid. Her celebrity crush, Aubrey Drake Graham, of course. Or 50 Cent. I wonder why.
I wonder why Drake is her celebrity crush.
I wonder. If she could only eat one thing in the house, it would be tacos. And then her rapid fire, she wants an under the radar strategy. Using her gut instinct, she wants to be a comp beast, focusing on her intellectual skills. No sleep over, no food. She wants to use manipulative honesty.
Mm-hmm.
A mix of both of those. She wants to win at all costs, and she's down for a showmance. Now, if you didn't already know the fact that Lana and I were alluding to it several times, she is Drake's ex.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Not the ex that gave Drake the baby, though, but an ex still, nonetheless.
No, she was the young one. We all remember when it was like Drake dating, I think she was 22 at the time, or something like that. She also talked about the most spontaneous thing she'd ever done being moving to Miami for 4 months and living with people she didn't know. I wonder why.
I wonder who.
What?
She
was the other one that I was like, she was probably recruited to be here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But do I care? No, because I still like her. I think she's going to be interesting. She's going to, if she decides to divulge the information that she is Drake's ex, she'll have some stories to tell, I'm sure. Unless he had her sign an NDA, which possibly.
Probably.
But I'm interested to see. This is why I wanted live feeds.
I know.
Because now we can't even get no good Drake stories if she tells them if she could say. But I don't know. But I like Lexus. This isn't about Drake. This is about Lexus. And I think she's going to have an interesting time. I think she needs to keep that information to herself, though. I don't think she needs to tell anybody about her relationship with Drake because people will use that against her. I think. So I hope she keeps it to herself. But I'm interested to see how she navigates her way through the game.
Navigates through the journey of this game in this house.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have Matthew, who is really hot. Anyway, he's 27. He's a Cancer from Surrey, British Columbia. He is a kinesiologist. His strategy going in is to stay true to his character and morals to the best of his ability. I want to remember that it is a game with money on the line, and I'll do whatever I have to do to win. Sure. He was kind of the other one that he might have been recruited. I wouldn't be surprised. He said the first thing he would buy with the winnings would be, he said, my sister would say I'm getting her Taylor Swift tickets, but most likely my first purchase would be sushi and something for his mom.
Okay.
And he talked about wanting his legacy to be for Canada to know his last name because his Tukai, or his grandpa, sailed on a cargo ship from Fiji to British Columbia to bring their family over. So he talked about being half Fijian, I believe.
Polynesian, as he said it.
Yeah, Polynesian from Fiji. That's what it was. His greatest pet peeve is people who yap. Don't talk about it, be about it.
Word.
His biggest fear is living to work, not working to live, which I think is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
His hidden talent is his karaoke singing skills.
Okay.
The most spontaneous thing he's ever done is applying for Big Brother Canada.
Well, all right.
His celebrity lookalike is Brad Pitt or Channing Tatum.
I don't see either, but okay.
He said when he was younger, people called him Little
BB.
Brad Pitt. So, cool. His celebrity crush is Lauren London, who I don't know.
Oh, I know Lauren London.
Who's Lauren London?
Lauren London is a actress. She's a black actress from. She does little shows here and there. Like you probably wouldn't see them because a lot of her shows are. She was on The Game for a little bit. The last few seasons of The Game.
Okay.
Yeah, look at Lauren London. And it makes sense when he says his crush and who he wants. His showman says he said he wants dark skin, beautiful.
Oh, yes, I am familiar with her. I didn't know her by name.
Mm-hmm. She is one of those actresses that you probably wouldn't know by name, but you would know when you see her.
Yeah,
I
do. He said if he could only eat one thing in the house, it would be sushi.
Mm-hmm.
And then in his rapid fire, he says popularity contest. He wants to use logic. He wants to be a comp beast using both intellectual skills and physical strength. No sleepover, no food. Straightforward honesty to win at all costs. But he's not here for a showman.
So he lying. He is lying.
He's lying.
He's lying.
I feel like for me,
him and Lexus.
The moment he sees Kayla and Lexus,
he's losing it. The showman, the romance is turned over because this man, when he said who he liked in the video, and I was like, oh, they put Kayla and Lexus in there just for you and Ibrahim. Mm-hmm.
Oh, truly, because I see 3 immediate showmances and I hate it.
Yep, absolutely.
Because I honestly think I see Matthew and Kayla, I see Ibrahim and Lexus, and I see Todd, who are about to talk about. I think Todd is single. I can see Todd and Donna.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, that's what I see happening.
But I'm interested in seeing what he does.
Yeah, I think he's going to be an interesting character. I would not be surprised if he ended up being someone that was more of like a comp beast sort of situation.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got enough intellectual prowess, and I'm happy that he talked about intellectual skills. I'm hopeful that that will translate into something positive. I have an interestingly like very strong feeling about Matthew in the game. I don't know what it is necessarily, but I like him beyond the fact that I think he's attractive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so. Oh boy. Next up, it's Todd. He is 31. He is an Aries from Happy Valley, Goose Bay, Labrador. And he is the first Labradorian to compete on Big Brother Canada. Not just Newfies this season. We're representing both parts of the province. So great. Lovely. Sure. He's a general contractor. His strategy going in is to make an alliance with 4 or 5 people, and then a smaller alliance with 1 or 2 to give himself a better chance when up for eviction. He wants his legacy to be the first person from Labrador to be on the show, which he is already doing. So he has already left his legacy. His greatest pet peeve is people clapping fans at festivals.
Oh. You don't like that?
Yes.
You don't like that? You don't like that? You don't like that? You don't like that? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Anyway, his biggest fear, and I quote, "The ocean is a spooky place." I kind of love that.
He's not wrong.
No, he's really not, because that's also my biggest fear. His hidden talent is cooking.
Okay.
What? Who knows? He has no clue who his celebrity lookalike is, but his celebrity crush is Megan Fox.
Okay.
If he could only eat one thing in the house, it would be chicken.
Absolutely. Better not the wrong heart.
And he wants a under the radar strategy. He's using logic to be a comp beast with an even balance of intellectual skills and physical strength. No sleep over no food. He's not even saying straightforward honesty. He's saying blunt honesty. He wants to maintain his integrity, and he is fine either way, having a showmance or not having a showmance. So
I don't know what to say about that one. Sure. Todd?
I'm so happy that very early on in his video, he addressed the fact that his voice is so monotone.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, this is one of the other reasons I'm kind of happy there's no feeds, because I'm just like, oh God, if I had to listen to him talk on feeds all day in his just monotone, just, oh God.
I don't know. He didn't jump out and grab me as somebody who's I'm just super interested in, but he is somebody who I'm interested in seeing where he goes.
He kind of is giving me the epitome of go on girl, give me nothing.
Probably.
Like, that's kind of where I'm at with him. We've had a lot more enthusiastic people from Newfoundland and Labrador.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's interesting to get someone who's a little bit more, and I'm going to say this in the most loving way possible. It's interesting to have someone else who's a little bit more human and a little bit more like normal, as opposed to, I think of like Will from BB Can 6, who was just off the walls, just funny, charismatic sort of guy. This is not that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see what he's going to do and say.
Right.
So, we'll see.
We'll see.
And last up, we have Vivek. Well, at least last up for now. We'll talk about it. But we have Vivek. He is 25. He's a Cancer from St. John, New Brunswick. He's a software developer. His strategy going into the house is to find a ride or die at the beginning, form an alliance with them and 6 people, and ride into jury, where then he'll be more aggressive and manipulative to build his resume for Final 2 and cut his ride or die at Final 3. So he wants to play John Party's game.
Mm-hmm.
Great. That's really all it is. It's John Party's game. His biggest pet peeve is being ungrateful for what you have. His biggest fear is spiders. His hidden talent is that he's got moves like Jagger.
All right.
Oh, he lost some points there for me. His celebrity lookalike is Dev Patel. Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
His celebrity crush is Drake in a platonic way.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let him get close to Lexus. Don't do it. Or do.
Oh, he go fangirl.
Oh yeah. If she reveals that information, he's going to die.
Yeah.
And she's never going to be able to get rid of him. If he could only eat one thing in the house, it would be spicy chicken wings. And then his rapid fire, he said popularity contest, using logic. He wants to be a comp beast using intellectual skills, no food over no sleep. He wants to be a master manipulator to win at all costs. And he is down for a showmance as well. Now, he was the one that when he did his interview, he was like, I'm a super fan. I've watched all of Canada. I've watched all of the US, Australia, UK. I was like, okay, so this man is for real a super fan. I'm here for that. I was like, this is a real actual super fan like us.
Right.
He watches all of them. So, was he the one that also talked about wanting to be a bit of a villain?
Yes, he definitely wanted to be a villain.
I like his energy. I do like his energy.
Yeah, I think he's definitely got some energy that I was like, yeah, I can work with him. I like him. I like him. I don't know how far he's going to go, but I like him.
Yeah, I hope he can, immerse himself in the group. So, but I like what I know of him so far. That I really do like. So, I'm intrigued and excited for Vivek. And with that, that's all of our house. Oh wait, Lana.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are 2 mystery all-stars.
2 of them.
2 of them, only 2. Any hedging of guesses on who they might be?
I saw some people, so I saw one person. I'll say that. So
you did?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, I have no clue until Lana hopefully tells me that one person after this recording. So, I'm gonna hedge some safe bets. This is not who I want, but this is who I think it could be based on their popularity from the last couple of seasons. I think it could be, and this is half of what I want. I think it could be Spicy V.
I heard that.
You heard Spicy V.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not mad at a Spicy V. I am not 4 Black women in one house.
That would be amazing.
I would cry.
I would throw up and all of that.
So I would love to see Spicy V back. I think the other person that I think honestly really could be, I don't want this. This is probably my last choice. It would not surprise me if Marty was there. It would not surprise me in a heartbeat.
I would scream, cry, and throw up for another reason if Marty is there.
I would also cry, scream, and throw up for another reason. I would be doing it simultaneously for 2 very different reasons in my brain.
Yep.
Who do I want it to be as far if there is a man? Honestly, Poutine Poppy is kind of the only real option for me.
I would love to see him
I would love to see Anthony back. That would be 6 Black people in one Big Brother house. Again.
We'd like to cook out all over again.
I'm here for it. And then they can get rid of Ibrahim and Anthony, and then it can be a final 4 of Black women. Period. And there would be an Indigenous woman in there because Lexus is also Indigenous.
Absolutely.
That's kind of what I want. I think Anthony would be a really good choice. I think Demetrius could be a nice choice.
Demetrius would be a good choice. Hope would be a fun choice.
Hope would be an interesting choice.
It would be a fun choice.
Sure.
After coming in and seeing what he's to do, what he knows already. Coming in knowing what he know now. It would be a fun choice.
The original Kyle.
Yeah.
Not the one that Twitter found.
No.
But the original one, I'm like, he would be a fine choice. Whatever.
Sure.
Braden
would be a great choice. Braden would be a great choice.
Who else?
We don't really have to continue to keep guessing because we don't know.
We'll find out next week who it is.
Absolutely.
As of this moment, we are only going to be doing coverage for BB Can once a week.
Yes.
Once a week is kind of really all we can handle right now with everything else we have going on in the world. Plus, we also have BB UK coming out, and I don't know what capacity we're going to be really doing that in as well. So once a week is kind of really all we can do. But we will be here for the premiere on Tuesday. So we'll be going live. We'll be maybe live. I don't know what we're doing. We'll have a video going up Tuesday night talking about the premiere. And then our regular videos will be going up on Thursday nights. Talking about Thursday night, very, very early Friday morning, something like that. Doing weekly recaps for BB Can 12. So if anything, there might be if digital dailies are actually worth something and consistent this season, we might be doing something with those. Probably not, because again, we just don't have all of the time in the world that we would like to. So if we were Big Brother specific, podcast, it would be a different thing, but we're not. So, but that's that so far on the season.
Are we drafting?
We can.
I think we should draft.
Okay, great.
Really quickly.
Great. I'm going to get... Wait, actually, I can just do this a lot easier. Call heads or tails, Lana.
I will say heads, please.
Oh no, I'm gonna set off everyone's Google. I'm so sorry. Hey Google, flip a coin. Oh, it's tails.
Okay.
I forget what you said. Did you say tails?
I said heads.
Oh, well then I get to pick first.
Yes, you do.
How gorgeous and lovely. Goodness. I think I have to go with Avery.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm gonna go with Avery.
Okay.
Are we doing a snake or are we doing just back and forth?
I mean, with the two of us, I guess we could just back and forth it. Or...
And then when the all-stars are announced, do we flip a coin for them?
Yes.
Great. I like that. Okay, cool.
I'm going to go Lexus.
Good choice. Very, very, very good choice. You know what? I'm going to have faith. I'm going to pick Janine.
Okay. And I'm picking Kayla.
Great. I don't want to make it seem like we're ragging on the men of this cast. But I'm going to pick Bailey. Are you going to do it, Lana?
Oh, I'm picking Ibrahim.
Oh, damn. Okay. I'm going to take Matthew.
Mm-hmm. He would have been my next choice if you didn't pick him. I'll pick Todd.
Oh, thank you. Okay. I'm taking Vivek.
Mm-hmm.
So we're left with Donna, Elijah, and Dennis.
Yeah. Somebody's going undrafted.
There's 12.
Oh, wait.
It's your pick.
Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
This is your last pick.
Yes. I'm going to take Dennis.
Okay. I'm sorry to leave you with the laugh, but I'm going to take Donna.
Mm-hmm.
Her.
So,
Team Logan, we have Avery, Janine, Bailey, Matthew, Vivek, and Donna. And Team Lana is Lexus, Kayla, Ibrahim, Todd, Dennis, and Elijah.
seems correct.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm okay with this. And then, like we said, when the all-stars are announced, when we do our premiere video,
yes,
we'll flip a coin again for who we picked from that, and that's
absolutely
the 7th member of our team. So, with that being said, now thank you so much for joining us for our coverage of the cast of BB Can 12. Let us know down in the comments below, who are you rooting for? Who are you most excited to see? Who do you want the all-star picks to be? I want to see some cute all-star picks down in the comments section. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already, because we're going to be here all BB Can season, and we're giving you almost all things reality TV. And we've got 2 other channels as well, with Almost All Things Drag and Almost All Things Eurovision Song Contest. So go check out those channels as well. All that information will be down in the description below. While you're down in the description below, you could go follow our socials at The Cut Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. They are literally going on screen. You can see them right there. Or if you're listening, they're linked in the description of the audio podcast. You could also go follow me and Lana. Our links will be down there below as well. That was the most awkward way for me to say it, but whatever. And you could go get our merch, including but not limited to cup mug, down below as well. And with all that being said, cheers. Arissa, we love you.
You're queen.
Period. Goodbye. Oh, and in Big Brother, someone is always watching.
Yep.